you guys it was gonna get crazy. Johnny Manziel, remember we were talking about this a couple days ago? This Gillie Da Kid and basically called him a meat rider off the back and forward happening between Cam Newton, Gillie Da Kid, which Cam Newton, it all started because he named the top 10 quarterbacks and said Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback. That's his opinion.
I want to get mad at this. Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. We have tight end skill set. You have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still gonna win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it. When you ask that question, are we winning because of you, solely because of you? Or is it the resources around you? So game changer, game manager, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. And those are the metrics that I'm going off of. It's like, bro, even when the tush push, you got 5 people pushing you, bro. You got a solid group around you, dog. And the man who Jalen Hurts is, bro, I respect him. I take my hat off to him. But just because he's a great guy, that don't mean I can't be with Cam. I prefer Dak over Jalen Hurts.
Respectfully, I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts. And I know Dak Prescott had an all-pro year, MVP type of candidate year. Let's just break everything down for a second. Jalen Hurts, who I don't really know his true ceiling. I've seen a little bit of it in the Super Bowl. In his 3rd year, I've seen him get better each year, over and over again. His best attribute is a winner. I look at a guy like Dak Prescott. Would you say probably his best year was in his 8th year? And they don't even get to a conference game. Matter of fact, they don't even win a playoff game. Winning is a quarterback stat. And the best thing that Jalen Hurts does best is winning game. So if you're asking me who I'm taking the winner.
Do you agree with opposing defenses have to go against them? That's the first person that they're talking about in game plan meetings. How can we stop these guys? Unfortunately, when you're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, he's not the first person that you think about. That has nothing to do with him as a talent. That's just his situation.
Who do you think about first?
Saquon Barkley.
Okay, I just had to put a name.
A.J. Brown. The defense. And I'm sorry, and I have to say this because now we just talking to mics.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make our points.
Come on now.
And I really fool with Jalen Hurts, the individual. He's a stand-up guy. But when it comes to making this point of discussion about top 10 quarterbacks, unfortunately, throwing for only 2,900 yards is not elite numbers.
Are you implying that Jalen Hurts can't do what these top 10 quarterbacks are doing, or he just hasn't shown the same type of film or shown that he can do it, just with the team that's surrounding him?
No, he can definitely do it, and I think he's shown that he can do it. Mm-hmm. His team situation just doesn't require him to do it. Mm. That does not mean that I'm saying that he cannot do it. We get judged off of what have we done lately. Lamar Jackson.
Cam Newton or Jalen Hurts right now?
I'm Cam Newton. Cam Newton was unreal. Listen, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from Charlotte. Okay. I didn't see Cam Newton in person. His build, the arm, everything, right. Yeah. Cam Newton, his prime is better than Jalen Hurts. But I think Jalen Hurts still has time on his hands, so he could pass him. But Cam Newton, I'll take Cam Newton to start my franchise.
I'm going to take Jalen Hurts only because he went and got it done. He went and got it done. Cam did get it done.
So we talking about not jump on the fumble, Cam Newton?
See,
what's up? Come on, there we go. For the culture and everything, you got to take Cam, though.
Prime Cam Newton, come on now. Cam Newton was a freak of nature. If you see him in real life, he is a dog. Jalen Hurts can probably never get to that status. If he had the offense that Jalen Hurts has now, he will win multiple championships.
Cam Newton, come on. Prime Cam Newton, we both know that. Like, that's obvious.
If you're starting a team and you need a quarterback to start that team and you got the first pick, you're picking Jalen Hurts over Cam Newton to build a team around.
Yeah, because I know Hurts going to fall on that fumble.
Who you taking to start your NFL?
Hurts just broke your record for the most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback in NFL history.
Yeah. When I see Jalen Hurts doing it, it doesn't make me bitter. Records are documented to be broken,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Did you know he was up on that?
Hell no, I didn't know. I seen it at the end of the game. But
Do you even know all your records?
No. Shit. Does Mike Florio know all my damn records?
Possibly.
Hey, you talk about? Bro, I don't pay attention to that shit. I did this, bro. I'm able to sit back at night, take a cigar to work day, blow that mother out, give my honest opinion about sports. Like, who really can do what they want to do?
Yeah.
And speak on what they want to speak on. Yeah. So when I see Jalen Hurts doing what he's supposed to do, what I'm going to say, oh, he have a lot of help. Hell no, man, break all the hell. Shit, that's what they there for. Shit, I don't care nothing about that. Man, I didn't play the game for that. My impact was felt. So, you know, as we kind of take this whole ride of understanding and bringing people back into the world, Jalen Hurts, bro, you're doing an unbelievable job.
That's his opinion. Do I agree with him? No, I do not agree with him. I definitely think Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. And yes, Saquon had a great year. Yes, he got A.J. Brown and all this. He got Smith as on the receiving core. I get it. Give them Daniel Jones of what the Colts are going to have to go through this season, or Anthony Richardson, the boy that's made out of glass. Trust me, I'm a Colts fan. I've been here crying. I went from Andrew Luck, the greatest time ever after Peyton Manning, thinking it's only going to be up from here, to Phillip Rivers. That was my guy. Got us to the playoffs. But after that, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett. Like, nah, this is Minshew, like, nah, this is crazy. And I thought AR was gonna just fix my future. I thought after this was gonna be nothing but brightness. And the boy is made out of glass. He got injured in the first game of preseason. But yes, a lot of back and forth between Gillie and Cam, and it got a bit personal. Cam started talking about Gillie's music career and how he was a flop and he was a failure. Gillie responds back and calls him he could buy him out. He's in his game. He runs this podcast and shit. Cam is a little guy. And you know, Gillie's one of the best trash talkers when it comes to media right now. If it's somebody that got to get an award for talking shit, definitely Gillie the Kid is up there. He's amazing. He's amazing at it.
Hey, Cam Newton, I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Nigga, you had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Win a Super Bowl. And he been to 2 of them. So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him, nigga. You talk about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums. With you. You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga. You a low-ass boy in this space. You low-ass boy. I could come sign you. You low-ass boy. What you talking about? Yeah, that nigga don't ever hate on Jalen Hurts, nigga. I know it hurts feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You non-Super Bowl having ass nigga. And let's be for real. Let's be for real. You out here clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of... Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam. Super goofy ass nigga. Tight jeans, jersey with a bow tie wearing ass nigga. You thought you called the right one out, you super goofy ass nigga.
To be honest in my take, knowing that these individuals that I'm talking about are good people. Every time Cam Newton makes a point, some way, shape, form, it always comes back to the comparing of Cam Newton and his performance in his career.
Why do you think that?
That's why we did this exercise over the last couple of weeks, to get personal with people's personal career, just to let them know and let them feel how it feels to be compared.
So many people make takes and it's like, I don't agree with what you said versus I don't agree with the person. It's like, why is it like I can't disagree with somebody?
It's just lazy.
It's like we're not going to debate Cam, but we're just going to talk about everything within you.
Let's put our brains to the match and say, okay, what is Cam really saying here? And let's discuss that. Let's not say he's bitter, he's mad. He's just mad because he did something that No. Because we don't do that with real journalists in this space.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much love for Jalen Hurts. And I text you earlier this week. I said, yo, this week, we going to give love and show love to Hurts.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And these are the things that people must understand. It is extremely hard now to be honest in my take, knowing that these individuals that I'm talking about are good people. Aiden Daniels, Miss Jackson, his mother, Jalen Hurts. But it's easy to talk about the people that we really don't like. Or who's controversial?
Yeah.
RG3, LeBron James, things like that. And my thing that I challenged.
Johnny Manziel should have sat on the outside for this. And I'm not going to lie, Johnny Manziel did kind of say a couple facts. I've been seeing a lot of people on the social media and a lot of people that I talk to every day agreeing with Johnny Manziel. Yes, Gillie right now is kind of meat riding. We saw a picture of him recreating Jalen Hurts pictures. Like, it kind of rubbing off on some meat riding shit. I feel it. But Johnny Manziel says, yo, Gillie the Kid, you might be the biggest effing loser on the planet, talking like you would have done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the F out of you. Trust. That's where I was like, Johnny Manziel messed up. You could have kept it football. You could have kept it like, yo, you never played. You talking about Cam, one of the GOATs, even though I wouldn't call him a GOAT, but a really good quarterback and had a crazy run. And you talking about how he was trash, but you never did none of the field. If you would have kept it there, facts, and facts. But when you start talking about you going to slap Gillie, I knew that shit wasn't going to go good. All jokes aside, I knew that shit was not going to go over good. I was like, oh, he don't know what he just did. So to the channel, we on that road to 20,000 subscribers. For those that haven't seen it, let's see Johnny Manziel's tweets real quick. And then we going to show Gillie the Kid's response, which I knew was going to be insane.
Cam ain't never had one of these. I ain't going back and forth with you. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these.
Also, where is he that he's able to be next to? Is he with the Eagles right now? Because Cam been calling him a mascot, which is crazy. And when I think of him saying that, I see Gillie running down the tunnel with the big ass hat on his head.
It's what it is. You niggas ain't one say show gives. That's why you niggas getting all the slander. Who are they? The Bummanders. Get bums, tell them who they is. I'm talking shit. Tell them bums. Bums, you bums, CP. Tell them who the they is, CP. Bums, you man. Bummanders. I go on and on. Hey, let's stay high, let's go on. Hey, let's go I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dom. I'm not going back and forth for a line. Jalen do a lot of things wrong, but he do.
So that's the video where Johnny Manziel starts talking crazy. I think Johnny Manziel fired off a couple more too. But it gets crazier because did you really think that Gillie the Kid was gonna see this opportunity of Johnny Manziel saying he's gonna slap the hell out of him and he's not gonna respond on social media? Like he was gonna just leave it like this? I'm like, nah. Johnny Manziel gotta use this shit for a rollout or something. He gotta be dropping on the album because you know Gillie's not gonna let loose on them pause on that. Yeah, I know Gillie wasn't gonna leave it there.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the mother with Johnny, what the make you stop at me, man? What make you stop at that bus stop with me, Johnny? I know what it was.
What else did you expect from Gillie the Kid? As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, he's gonna come with all the yayo jokes. We gonna see him come out with all the Tony Montana jokes. I already knew it. I already knew before it happened. And I hope Johnny Manziel already knew that that was gonna happen as he was sending these tweets off.
Ain't no secret. You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right? Johnny, what would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? I don't on planet Earth, Johnny. You gonna slap me this shit right here, Johnny. Because 1917 no more, Johnny. This is 2025. Niggas fight back, Johnny. You think you just gonna slap a nigga and then what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny. And just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny. To over and under for how many days you're gonna lay in the hospital. 10.5 days, I'm taking the over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the AAB, African American Business, Johnny.
Yeah,
this shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Cam said what he said about Jalen. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do win a Super Bowl, and then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. You and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down some Cocane Johnny and big fucking sensitive. You big sassy ass nigga. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere, nigga. I don't know what you got going on, but I told you niggas, neither one of y'all with Jalen. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the ball field, neither did you. You was in a league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the Australian Kangaroos. I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit. Talking about you ain't did shit either out here, Johnny.
Nah, it's crazy because when Johnny said that about him, like, you never did nothing in the field, I'm like, yeah, you didn't really get to accomplish much either in the NFL. Now, college, definitely. He had all of us as a Texas A&M fan for a couple months. For sure. That Johnny football was on fire. I'm like, oh my God, where's he going? Where's he landing? And then he just started partying crazy. He became an OVO member out of nowhere, and then everything went downhill from there. I'm like, what the
Oh, what's up, my dog? You good? Johnny M in the chat. My dog.
In the chat.
Mans!
Hey.
Johnny Mans!
How are you, fam? You have a good time last night?
Yeah, we need to hit a dirty shotgun tonight.
It's his birthday. Can you gift him the elephant?
Bro, it's relax. It's Johnny's chain.
Sorry. I was gonna buy you one, I'm gonna be honest.
How did you get gifted the chain?
I don't know. He gave me one probably whenever I was in college.
No, this one.
This one, I lost my. Somebody stole my other one. I went to Toronto and he's like, come by the house and.
Just gave you one. Fire.
I've been asking for it.
How did he get in the league and just start turning up like he won the championship game? Brother, we hadn't even got through preseason. He literally turned up his way out of the NFL. It was crazy to see. It was insane to see. And I literally thought another team probably would have gave him a chance or something, and nothing ever hit. We started seeing him playing in like Canada leagues and all that, and it just was never the same after that. You think Johnny Manziel gonna leave it here? I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he gonna leave it there.
He never had one of these. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen.
He don't got one either.
I was about to say it. I ain't know they get a fans at Lombardi.
Gillie, you don't have one either, bud. Which proves my point. It's given mascot activity. Our good friend Gillie is not only a failing artist. He looked like he got a page out of Chris Brown book, or should I say Sierra book, with doing this.
Yeah, right, buddy. Rob Ludacris whole video back there, whole video set. Nigga, go get you some Buddy Ryan, nigga. Rest in peace to Buddy, nigga. Go get you some Buddy Ryan, nigga. I think you better let it go. You're not gonna win this one, no.
Gillie, bro, you twerking, bro.
Gillie,
you're looking silly.
Gillie,
Hey,
slow down.
bro.
What in the absolute world was that? What is that?
Yo,
That's the drill team.
what possessed you?
It's giving majorette.
Cam ain't never had one of these.
Gillie, I already identified you to be a failing artist.
Yeah, that's true. Number one.
At the end of the games, when you go on your little shenanigans, and then why y'all ain't playing Gillie music?
That is true.
What song are they playing?
Even your own team that you about to die for, that you going to war for, don't even play your songs. They play Meek. The Eagles don't even play this in the locker room.
Do you see what the point that I'm trying to make?
Gil, bro, come on, bro.
That's two. And then you get to pop locking and dropping like that?
Bro,
what
right
was
now.
Gillie, I told you, you can't beat me in nothing. Last but not least, Gil, you got exposed by a fellow professional.
Yeah.
And one more reminder to tell you, stick to talking in mics, not rapping in mics. You're not good at that. Nothing other than a mascot. You're good at dancing. We've seen that.
We've seen that.
You're good at entertaining. These are all qualities of mascot energy. And I will say this too. When you come back and you try to say something,
Please don't.
we're stringing this out way too long and you keep having another man in your mouth. And that's skeptical too. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Man, what are you doing? Dude, like, Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles fans worldwide. Get hyped to Gillie music.
Play Philadelphia in the, play some Philadelphia in
Play Philadelphia in the locker room. Let's have and start a petition.
All right.
To get Gillie a ring. Because guess what?
What's up?
Guess what? And you wouldn't believe this.
What you got?
Mascots do get rings too. Nothing other than a mascot.
And maybe he would try to speak crazy if he sees him in person. And you know what? Visually, I can't get out of my head. Gillie the Kid and Wallow stomping out Johnny Manziel. Like that's gonna be terrible. I don't want to see that. Johnny's my guy. I seen him say how he felt about the rap battle. He's on draft day. Johnny Manziel, that's my guy. I don't want to see Johnny Manziel catching hands and feet and all of the above. I do not want to see that, Gillie. You guys gotta squash this. You guys gotta squash this. Come on. We seen Drake come outside on one of his tours recently saying that he'll die behind Manziel or something like that. I'm like, damn, if he throwing shots at the Philly rapper, what's going on? What's going on right now? It's just getting crazy all over. Jalen Hurts as a top 10 quarterback. It's just crazy how this exploded from that on a podcast because Cam Newton has a right to have an opinion. He has a podcast. So it's just crazy to me that it really blew up this big. Sub up, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm hoping we see the end of this. And hopefully they never run into each other.